My name is Krishna.
My name is Niputu Diantari.
My name is Karya.
And actually, our group would like to discuss about the pro and contrast of the prostitution along with the facts and opinion. So first we gather several videos from the internet and we will discuss about it. Before we discuss about it, let me tell you about the general meaning of the prostitution based on the Wikipedia. So, prostitution is the business or practice of engaging in sexual activity in exchange for payment. So, prostitution is sometimes described as a sexual services, commercial sex, or colloquially hooking. It is sometimes referred to euphemistically as the world's oldest profession in the English-speaking world. And the person who works in this field is called the prostitute. So, before we continue to our explanation, I would like to tell you about the themes regarding this topic. So, the first speaker, that is me, is already tell you about the introduction and also the general meaning of the prostitution. And next, at the second speaker, that person will tell you about the opinion of pros team. And next is the third speaker. That person will tell you about the opinion of the contrast team. And we move on to the fourth speaker. The fourth speaker will tell you about the facts of pros team. And then at the fifth speaker, the person will tell you about the facts of the contrast team. And last but not least, the sixth speaker will tell you about the conclusion of this discussion. And so, let's move on to the second speaker.
So I would like to deliver several opinion from the pros team. If we come down and say, no, it's going to be perfectly fine to buy sex. We're saying something about sex. We're saying it's a commodity. You can buy it and sell it. It doesn't have any deep significance for us. It doesn't have to be connected to love and care and affection. This is an opinion because there are several emotions that he put into his word.
So I would like to deliver several opinions from the first team. Prostitution is not about sex. Jones aren't praying for sex per se. What they really pay for is the opportunity to exert total power and control over someone. They are paying for the opportunity to sexually and physically assure someone. They are paying for the opportunity to act out their most violent, degrading and dehumanizing fantasies. Prostitution is not about the sex. It is about power. This might be an exaggeration statement. For ordinary people, they may not even think until this point. The synthesis also contains many emotions that the presenter put in his speech. Let's move on the next speaker.
So I will just share what I found about the facts from the pro teams. So, through my research, I have seen the benefits that legalized prostitution has on a community, and therefore I propose the prostitution should be legalized in order to capitalize on the unstoppable and practice while also working to improve the safety of the parties for everyone involved. This is a fact because she already researched it and gained several data from it. The US sex industry produced $14.6 billion annually. This is a data that she got from the public health program, law enforcement, activities, media, and other criminal justice programs. So let's move to the next speaker.
So I would like to deliver some facts from the constant. Human trafficking is the second largest international crime and the fastest growing. A new estimated release just today puts the annual profits from human trafficking at over $150 billion. This is a fact that we can prove through the data that is provided. The majority of people in prostitution are not consenting or not adult. This is a fact that we can see from several articles or surveys. One of them is from the Arizona, where the presenter's friends conduct the survey. Beth, a survivor of sex trafficking here in Tucson, conduct the survey. Of 120 people in prostitution, she found that those 119 meet the legal definition of sex trafficking victim. This is a fact from the survey that she conducted. There are some facts regarding this topic. Let's move to the next speaker, which will deliver the conclusions.
After we hear many facts and opinions, both from the pro and contra team, we could conclude that prostitution is an act which buys sex. Prostitution is sometimes described as sexual service. It said as the word old provisions in the English-speaking world. If we look at it, there are so many violent cases occurs in Prostitution Act. The regulations of prostitution might not work in several countries, especially Indonesia. The regulations in Indonesia prohibit the act in prostitution because of the social punishment and the national law. That's all about the fact and opinion about prostitution. So don't forget to like this video and leave